Hello, learners. Welcome to this session of Catering Management, Food and Beverages. I'm Maneesh Agarwal, an industry expert and course leader for Academy New Delhi School of Contemporary Media. In this session, you will be able to learn about the catering management, food and beverages. We had a previous lesson. It is a part 2 of the chapter. So we'll go ahead with the presentation. So this is a intro which I've already spoken. So we'll move ahead to the presentation. So this is a part 2 of our module, which is the menu selection. So in this, we'll be learning about the kind of menu, what kind of menu to be there, what need to be selected for a particular kind of event, what kind of food, and what kind of other services. So the objectives for this particular lesson will be like after listening to this session, you will be able to discuss the importance and function of menu designing in the light of catering management in event. This means like you will be able to know what kind of menu is being taken for what kind of events, how to design that particular menu, because designing play an important part for any kind of menu for any kind of event because they are all thematic, and you will be able to understand the catering management for events and also understand the types of menus available in food and beverages services that may be applied as per suitability to event. So like as per the different event, as I told you before, so there are different kind of menus which are there in F&B and which cater different kind of services. So that this is again a very important thing which you will be able to learn in this session, and we need to keep in mind lots of things which are really important necessary for catering management. So this is a very interesting pick of a setup of a catering services here. This is just starting to show you how they do the setup for event, how nicely a setup and how colorful the setup for this event or any kind of wedding is done by catering people. So catering, this is being held by the catering agencies also and the event company also. They have lots of designer who design all these kind of things, and you have seen the menu there being laid very nicely. And here is the functions of catering events. Like there are different functions like catering operations, food service and requirements, service planning, menu selection, alcohol management. So catering operations is like how the catering is being operated, what kind of people are involved. Then food service and requirement, what are the food services, what are the other requirements we need for the kind of catering and kind of food is the. Then the menu selection, in which like we will be going in detailed about this in this session as we are doing. So we'll go step by step. Then the service planning, what are the service providers for the catering management, the kind of people involved, how it's been planned. So that is very very important. Then the alcohol management, which we will discuss in detail on later stage. And now we come to menu selection. So menu selection, as I told before, is a very important and integral part of catering management. So menu, what kind of menu is being selected, how it has been selected, what kind of people are coming to your event, it's totally depend on the menu selection. So it has to be selected very elegantly, aesthetically, and as per the taste buds of the people. So menu is a detailed list of all foods and drinks planned to be offered by a food service provider. So this in simple word means there are service providers like your caterers. So it's been selected and been detailed in an interesting way for your clients. So what kind of food and drinks are you offering to your client? What are the main criteria of that offering? Does it really required or not? So these things need to be taken care. Then the main categories of foods within a typical menu are specialties, signature dishes, snacks, soups, main courses, desserts, and drinks. And drinks include non-alcoholic, alcoholic, hot, and cool. So all these kind of things are there, and this is a main category we provide in a menu. The specialties is like what kind of special things are being provided to the people. Then the signature dishes are like one of the most interesting dishes, which is like the modern dishes or dishes which have some kind of a heritage part or a cultural part. So how they are being served and who are serving them. Many times they like these nature dishes are being served by the people who have created it or who own that kind of a heritage. So this is a very interesting thing. Then the kind of snacks being served, the soups. Now the menu has become very elaborate. There are n number of soups being served. In later stages, we hardly see one or two or maximum four kind of soups being served. But now, yes, people from Thailand, people from Lebanon, people from other countries, they come and serve their soup delicacies in lots of weddings we see or lots of big conferences or corporate events. Then the main course food, as you know, what is a main course food? So the main food which is being laid as a dinner. So this is a main course food. Then after the food, we have desserts. So desserts includes a number of things like sweets, like cakes, like pastries, Indian sweet dishes, then the continental sweet dessert, and all other kind of things. Then the drinks include everything like from alcohol to non-alcohol to cocktails to mocktails to hot to cold. You are serving a hot milk also, and you are serving a scotch also. This is like all included in our drinks. Then the menu selection process involves the following functions: identify and incorporate nutritional requirement. So identify whatever you are making, is it having a kind of a nutritional quality or not? Is it good for health or not? So we need to take care of those things. It is really hygienic to serve, and it has a good food value. So that is important. Good food value is important for that. Then identify and accommodate dietary restrictions. Yes, this is also an interesting thing to identify a dietary part of your food being served. What are the things there in your food? What is the quantity of energy, calories, fat content? So it's good if you find those things, because your client will be happy if you are doing these kind of things, so they feel a health conscious in their diets, because people are becoming health conscious nowadays. So we need to take care of that. Then specify and integrate cost consideration. Yes, it is a very important thing. Like the costing part of your food is very important, because the cost can go up, cost can go down. It all depends what kind of menu you have, what kind of dishes you have. So then conduct menu planning. So this means like conduct menu planning is like you are conducting a planning as per the menu. What kind of menu is being served to the client, and you have to see how elaborate you want to take that menu, and what kind of dishes, snacks, or drinks are there in your menu. So it need to be planned. So everything from, as we discussed before about the events, staging events and other things previously. So the menus also required a proper checklisting. It required lots of meetings. It requires lots of presentations with chef, with your client, with your event management company to plan that menu. Why you need lots of planning here? Because many times people come up making lots of food when the gathering is very less, and many times it happens people make less food but the gathering is much more. So this kind of planning is really required. Then you can see a nice setup of a table in which you can see a nice continental food laid on a table nicely, neatly, with cutlery on it, and the color uh, line up with your nice. You can see the nice food is being laid, so it gives you a more continental. Some one like to sit and really eat the food when the food is served nicely and in an aesthetical manner. So this is really important for us to have a food in an aesthetical manner. Then designing a menu. This is an integral part of your catering management, like selection of menu, then what kind of menu you want to keep for your client. So the important points which should be considered while designing menu are type of event. So type of event means what kind of event you are doing. Is it a food festival? Is it a corporate event? Is it a seminar? Is it an art show? Is it a fashion event? So that is really important to know what kind of event. So type of event is very important to design a menu. Many people think the menu doesn't play a important role, but yes, it really play an important role. What kind of food and where and how it is being served. Then the guest preferences. So again, a very important guest preferences mean what your guest likes. If somebody is coming to your event and they are your guest, if the food is not according to their taste, according to their uh, according to what they like, so then no use of serving that kind of food. So everything will be a waste. So your guest preference is very important. We should know that from our client, from our management agencies. So every caterer or every chef need to know what kind of food is to be served and what kind of people it is to be served. Menu, then kind of menu, what are the menu you keep on your event. Then the event schedule, very important. Event schedule, why it is important again, why I'm telling you everything is very important, because in my point of view, all things are important, even the event schedule. Why event schedule? Because when the event is being started, what is the time to serve your breakfast, what is the time to serve your lunch, what is the time to serve your dinner, and in between snacks. So event schedule when it is starting, so that you you make the food accordingly. It should not be made prolonged, like if you're even starting around in the afternoon, you make the food the day before, so it will create a problem. Your food will go stale, so which will be a problem. So event schedule, knowing an event schedule for making a good food for catering people is very important. Then special needs, including dietary restrictions, as I told before, also we need to know about the dietary restrictions of the people. Many time, many places, something is uh, not good for someone. So someone is allergic to something, so we should know what kind of regions, what kind of zones in which people are allergic to particular kind of things. So that should be noted well, and that should be taken care. Then the presentation of the food. Presentation of the food means that how you make your food presented in an aesthetical and a creative way. People eat food, food is there. When one is angry, hungry, so he will really eat food, but that food has to be good, it has to taste good, it has to look good. That good looking food always uh, want you to go there, see that first, and then you eat it. So if the food is not well presented, person doesn't won't come there and sit and eat it. He will say, or he will just feel that something bad is happening. So that kind of presentation, as I showed you in the previous slides, nicely laid up food to be there, so that your guests feel good about it, and they should tell people that they went to some event, some kind of function, and they really like the food there. The taste is good, but beside the taste, the presentation is really good. So that thing should be there. This will create your goodwill factor. So creating a goodwill factor for you, for your event company, for your catering company, is important, because you have to get work again and again. So these things need to be taken care and keep in the mind. Then we come to the budget. Budget is again an integral part of your catering management and in designing a menu. So budget, many times a client fix a budget. Client says ki, dear organization, we have only this kind of budget, so you work on that. But many time agencies come across like, no sir, we give you a nice presentation, nice food, but please keep this kind of budget so that your guests are happy, your people are happy. But we need to take care of the client pocket also. So we need to know what kind of money the client has to spend. So that need to be taken care. So yes, the budget here plays an important part. So many times people spend a lot on these kind of things, but many times these things are in vain. So again, these things need to be taken care very professionally and a very ethical manner. So ethics plays an important role in any kind of event, deciding your menu, making nice foods, presenting it, scheduling it. So all these things need to be taken care. So this, you can see a very interesting again layout of a continental food here with some different things done on a bread, but yes, beautifully displayed. So why I told you the aesthetics. Aesthetic is very important to it. Food should look good. You know, we go for a beauty, so that beauty lies everywhere. So yes, food is also beauty. It's a very creative thing. So this need to be taken care in a very creative manner. So we need to take care of that. Okay, then menu planning consideration. So this is again a very important topic for us. So designing of menu should be systematic and must follow certain steps. So designing of menu, there should be a system to it, and we follow the things which will go one by one. So decide on the menu pattern suitable for the event purpose and need function. So the menu pattern, which is as per the event, as I told you before, it has to be as per the event and it has to be as per the event purpose and meal function. What kind of meal is being prepared for a particular kind of functions, particular kind of event. Then decide on degree of flexibility to be incorporated. Write down the main dish and plan side dishes around it. So we need to write down the main dish and plan side dishes. So what kind of a main dish we are tearing and what are the side dishes beside it, and we need to plan accordingly. Okay, why? Because it see what it will commemorate. The basically how it is cooperated with the main dishes, your side dishes. So that is again an important part. Match starter and salad. We have to match everything from starter to what kind of salads we keep with our menu planning. So this need to be taken care. Then decide on the dietary restrictions as special needs, if any. So as I told you before, so this is again we're discussing about the dietary restrictions. We should know what kind of dietary planning are there with the people and how it is need to be taken care. Then the selection of desserts should relate to the main course. So selection of desserts, yes, very important. What kind of desserts we are choosing? So is it related to the main course or is it something very different what we are serving the food? It's better to have a relation kind of thing between the menu and the menu of the main course and the desserts we are serving. So it's really important for us. So it's a very small thing. So keeping taking what kind of savory, what kind of sweets being served, what kind of these desserts is being served. But yes, if it is related to the main course, it's really a hit with the client, and they really like the way it's being served. So that, and again, beside that, we need to see how these desserts are being served. So that is again an important part. Then you can see here you can see a very interesting picture in which a nice presentation is being done in a form of a canopies here, and the food is being laid underneath in a nice chefing dishes with your utensils and all, and you can see a table layout there with nice flowers set up and all. So this gives you a feel of some kind of a Mughal theme or a Maharaja theme. So, what kind of theme we select or a Rajasthani theme. So the food has to be like that so that it goes with the theme and it goes with the kind of event it's happening. And you can see the kind of color combination which is being shown here, which is the golden, beige, red, and white with some greenery and some kind of a flowers here. So this is an important part. Food is okay. We made good food, nice food. Food is laid out, but the kind of aesthetics of your place basically which even management agencies take care. So this the kind of setup has to be very neat and nice. So now we come to types of menu. So there are many types of menu. So as you can see the figure here, this is a la carte menu. So what happens in this menu? In this menu, the guest may select separately to compile their menu. This is basically a choice menu and offers choice of dishes or items for the guest under each food category, namely starters, soups, main dishes, side dishes, salad, desserts, sandwiches, snacks, and beverages. So a la carte is like you can order as per your need, and you can compile it separately in this kind of menu, and you have a choice, okay, what you want to order and what you want to finalize with your caterer when it comes to a big events, big weddings and all. So this is the kind of menu we have. This is called a la carte menu. So you can see the visual here, which is there with lots of dishes. So here you can select what kind of dishes you want, and it includes everything. Okay. So like we have said, the choice of dishes or items for the guest under each food category. So there are starters, soup, main dishes, snacks, beverages, sandwiches, etc. So we move to another. So this is another type of menu. You can see this menu is a set menu in which a number of dishes are planned by the host. So this is what do you mean by set menu? The host has planned for you. Like if you are guest to some party or somewhere, so this is a kind of menu which is set. So which means you will get only these things. So a limited choice may be given for each course. So there is a limited choice. Okay, we have a particular thing happening. It is not a la carte, which means you can order anything and everything. So in this, it is a limited choice. It is as per the host, which is being already decided. So food are prepared beforehand and are available at a same time. So as it is like already planned and already there these dishes, so only these dishes will be served. Then this is another kind of menu which is called Carte de Jour, which means card of the day. It is a special menu for a particular day. A Plata de Jour means plate of the day. This menu signifies utility in the commercial setup. This type of menu alone cannot fulfill the need and purpose of any event. This is a very a different kind of menu, which is like means like card of the day means like the card of the day. This is what is available on a particular day. So menu of a particular day. Then the plate of the day is like you will get only this as a menu today because this is plate of the day. So this doesn't work in big events, big weddings and all. Okay, this type of thing is okay for the restaurant, for a small parties and all, but for a big event doesn't work because in big events every kind of people come, every kind of guest come. They have a different flavor, they have a different taste and different kind of thought process. So this is not for big events, but yes, this is okay for a small party, small gatherings, and when you have a something happening in a restaurant or for a restaurant. They have a different kind of menu at a different time. So this could go with that, but not for your big events or elaborate kind of celebrations. Then you can see a nice again a setup here which is beautifully done. So as I told you that the food has to be displayed properly, but before food the kind of cutlery, the kind of utensils which goes with your food, and the kind of things like you can see the candles here, you can see a nice flower setup here, and the cutlery beautifully done with your handkerchiefs and your napkins being placed. So this is very, very important to have an aesthetical part of it, to have a creative part of it before serving a food, so that one feels like when they come to the venue, they should have a nice feeling and before serving the food, and they can be seated there. They have a it should have an aesthetical value, as I'm telling you again and again. So again, an important part, being creative while creating a nice food. And here also you can see pack of a food display with a colorful food display with a menu card. Why this card here, a display card? Because it shows you what kind of menu, what kind of things are being displayed here. You can here you can see cheese and olives. So different kind of cheese. So this must be some kind of a French or setting or a German setting in which the cheese and olives are a part of it. So this is like an even this is a wedding picture which we have put it here so that you can see such a kind of elaborate setups are happening in Indian weddings also, as it has become a major event nowadays for everybody, because weddings have become a dream for everyone. So it is becoming elaborate day by day. So now we come to the types of menu. So the types of menu is a combination menu and cyclic menu. What is this? And these two types of menu are combined. The combination menu can be used in events like conferences, seminars, etc., where guests have less time to choose their dishes but need to satisfy their hunger as well as nutritional needs. So combination menu is a combination of many things which are combined into a single menu, which is for the big events, big shows, big fairs, in which your guests come and just come there and take your dishes and just satisfy their hunger. And but yes, besides satisfying the hunger, every food, every dishes should be have a nutritional value, so that it should satisfy the nutritional need of the person, which is really important. So we need to combine the food accordingly. We need to combine the menu accordingly, and it includes your desserts also, includes your drinks also, and includes your snacks also. So it's a combination of everything. And the cyclic menu, this is a menu which changes every day for a certain set of days, which is say for a week before the cycle ends. This type of menu does not have any relevance for event purposes. So yes, it is not relevant for event purposes. Why? Because this keep on changing. They keep on changing the menu. This is not something like many times when we go and fix a menu to any banquet or a big property or a resort and all. So we need some kind of a good menu, but when we go there for an event, they say, okay, no, on this day we have only this menu, so we are set for that day. So this kind of menu doesn't work for our big events, big kind of weddings, big seminars or conferences. So for that, our combination menu really work. But yes, cyclic menu works in other ways. As I told you, a small gathering is there or something like that happening, so that works. So this is about these two types of menu. So thank you guys. Hope you have learned in this session about the catering management, about different kind of menus, which is an important part of it. How to select the menu, how the menu is being selected for different kind of events, what are the combination of menus, and what are the different kind of menus, and what is the purpose of selecting menu as per the food values, as per the dietary restrictions and all, as we discussed. So guys, this is it. So you can take out your notebooks, and you can just go through the brainstorming, how the different menus are being selected, and what is the important role catering management play in any kind of event, with the kind of menu selection and the checklisting and the planning of your menu. Thank you.